Hi there, and welcome. Steve Wills here. Thanks for joining me. Whereas in the previous video we looked at various document routing types as they pertain to users, here we'll be looking at those that pertain to time. Some of the operations that we'll be looking at today, again, all document driven. I'll illuminate here on the screen. I threw in a few sysadmin tools because they're related. Now, Workflow Ascendant has the ability to simulate time. This, of course, is extremely useful when it comes to debugging various time-related operations. It simply requires putting a value here in that field. What we'll do here is walk through a process. At each step, we'll add a few days. And at the end, we will display the historical log. And that is the last step in the process. And as you can see here, both the date and the number of days at each state were updated accordingly. Workflow Ascendant also offers real-time delegation, where users can designate replacements while they're away from the office. To demonstrate this, a user will send 2 documents into the workflow. It is for user Orange to intervene. User Orange will create a delegation document delegating his responsibilities to user Blue. Prior to leaving, he will intervene in neither. Happens. Now advancing into the delegation period, we can see that the document has been allocated to Blue. An email has been sent notifying both users of the delegation. Blue will intervene in only half the documents. Also happens. And now moving outside the delegation period, we can see that Blue no longer has control over the document. An email has been sent to both users indicating that the delegation period is over. And control has been returned to user Orange, as you would expect. Alert timeouts. Emails can be sent and alerts displayed if users do not intervene in a designated amount of time. This, of course, is very useful in that you can see at a glance any documents that have been delayed for whatever reason. So here we can see in the view the alert that's been displayed. An email likewise was sent indicating the delay. In here, to define these, we use what's known as time triggers. Here is the basic definition, the notification that was sent, and the fields that were updated. So you can see the delay icon. Of course, you can change that as you so see fit. And these time trigger documents are virtually identical to the state documents, with the exception that one treats users while the other treats time. Now, likewise, documents can be automatically routed based on elapsed time. For those cases where a document might be critical and the timing of which needs to take place in a short period of time. So here we can see a document has been automatically routed to the director. And the historical log updated accordingly. an email notifying of the redirection. And just as before, dealing with a time trigger. There's the basic definition with the twist that here you see that the state change has been indicated, along with the historical log being updated. The email sent. There we have it. And finally, the various fields that have been updated in the workflow document. When alert timeouts just aren't enough, users need additional encouragement. The sysadmin can, with the click of a button, send a reminder to all those who have yet to intervene in the document. As you can see here, those definitions are in the active language document. And likewise, it happens that users misdirect documents, particularly when it comes to archiving a document prematurely. And it can sometimes be arduous to recreate the document and retrace all of the steps involved. So to that end, the sysadmin can manually redirect the workflow document to the appropriate state. And as you can see, the note has been added in the document to indicate the forced document change. Well, that video is a little bit shorter than the others. I hope you found it to be useful and instructive. Please stay tuned for future videos as we continue to look to leverage the power of Domino via document-driven process automation. Thanks for joining me.